Okay, I'm going to show you how to remove the dashboard from a 2012 Nissan Navara ST, and this is so you can replace the factory double dim with a navigation unit. I found it easier if you come down the bottom and just remove your cup holders. The dashboard is held in just by press studs, so you only need to lever and apply pressure to the appropriate spot. I find on the corner you can just get your fingers under and prise up, and it just pops straight up like that. You can follow through to the gear stick surround, doing exactly the same thing on a corner, and just prise up. You can just see that pop there. Then you come in front of your handbrake, just pop slightly up, and you can see as I did that there's a press stud there and over here, and that popped out by itself. You can just slide that back, no need to disconnect any wires. Now, although we're actually trying to take this top section off, I found that by taking these bottom panels off, it allows you to get your hands in under the little compartment here to apply a bit of pressure. You can buy tools off eBay, dash removal tools similar to this. It's just a piece of plastic, strong enough to apply a bit of pressure but thin and flexible enough to slide in between the fascias. Now, I've found in the corner here where your hazard is, there's a press stud behind here, and then over the other side on the left there's a press stud here. I found it was easier to start from this position, and this whole fascia here will actually come out in one section. The reason I start at the bottom is up here on top of the dash you have another press stud in the corner, in the center, and on the other corner. Those press studs actually need to come back towards the driver's seat as opposed to up. So we'll start down the bottom. I have already got that so I can get my fingers straight under and just pop. Then if you come over the other side, hopefully I can do this without putting the camera down, we'll get that plastic tool and slide up in behind the dash, and you can just apply a bit of, yep, click, there you go. Now that bottom fascia has come out, and on the right hand side you can see I can get my fingers right up under both sides. Now if you just slowly come up the side and apply a little bit more pressure, you'll hear another pop. I think there's a press stud behind here. You can see this whole unit is quite loose now, and if you get a torch, I don't think the phone will show it, possibly, you can actually shine up in under there and see the three press studs that you need to remove. So hopefully I can do this one-handed. I'll get my plastic tool again, just straight under one corner, and then remember you've got to pull it back towards yourself. Never works when you got the video on, does it? Okay, I'm back again. I did actually have to stop the video because I needed two hands. But once again, plastic tool, slide in underneath there, and you apply just pressure enough to pop, you come over the other side and do the same, and it'll pop exactly the same as the bottom did. And then the top in the middle. Then, once again, there's no need to disconnect any wires. You can just grab that whole fascia and remove it, and just gently rest it on the gear knob and the passenger seat. As you can see, we can get right in behind the dash now. There's the factory radio. Wiring harnesses behind, and as we come underneath, there's the bottom. So there's actually plenty of room to work once you get in. Now you can either, where are we, undo this screw, one at the top, another one over here, and then down the bottom there. That will allow you to take the whole radio out with its mounting brackets. A little bit easier to work on. Opposed to that, if you come around the side, you can see on each side you'll have 1, 2 torque screws which actually hold the radio in. So if you don't want to take the bracket out, just take those 2 screws off, take the head unit out, and I'll be ready to plug the aftermarket doubled in from Brash Imports straight into the factory space with the appropriate wiring harnesses that come with the unit. So that's my little help advice on getting the dashboard apart to replace your factory radio on a 2012 Nissan Navara D40 ST.